Good morning. I present the 3-course meal. We've got the appetizer, we've got the main menu, and we've got the dessert. And of course, we need to start with the dessert. Right, we do have a little bit of a problem. Because it was raining all night. But let's hope it's going to dry now a little bit at least. Next spot for today is Otauta, 15-minute drive. Double check that sign over there, whether the mine is actually still in use. Because there's a lot of trucks going this way. Might as well check it out. Probably by foot later. You see that? Sun? It's actually coming out. I was not believing in it anymore, but there we are. Es perezosa, pero tiene que levarse. Yeah, so the idea was to go to the coal mine and have a look, but the sign says that since 2016 they've had the permission to dig another 4.5 million tons of coal. And then I've looked at the satellite view of that thing, and it seems very active, and it's just a big coal mine really. And counting all these trucks going in and out, yeah, they are still mining. So there's no point in actually going there. So we're going to Otauta now.
Welcome to Autobahn RD.
Oh, great. So this is Joel. I've sent an email on Saturday trying to order the Bravura toilet and a waste tank. Through, is that on the way? No worries.
It's been put through.
So it is on the way. Welcome to Otauta. Now we have a book, we can have a look. So first the type. So I've got the mushroom type, which is a stem with a cap, and there is gills beneath it, which are small little pores. And then there's bollards, just the same shape, but lots of tiny holes instead of gills. So there's holes, which are tiny tubes, and we've got the gills. And we've got pouches, which are just enclosed. We've got the puff balls and interesting other shapes and forms, corals, cups, jelly, brackets, lichen and insect killers. I'm pretty sure that this is just a typical mushroom. Mushroom. Need to read a little bit more. Right, in order to identify a mushroom, we've got the cap, we've got the hymenophore with the spores, which can be the gills or the tubes, and then we've got the stipe with potentially a skirt, we've got the vulva and the mycelium. And then there is a couple of edible fungi, out of which this one and this one look very similar to this fella. But let's continue reading to see which one it actually might be. Okay, quick little lecture here. So not this one, but the ones that we saw the other day are called lichen, and we've seen this one here, crustose lichen, which are just the paint splash types. Don't have much of a 3D quality and are almost one with whatever surface they grow on. So we've seen those on our hikes the other days. And then we've got that one. We've also seen that Angiangi, which apparently has medical properties. They have been used by early Maori to cover wounds and treat itches, abrasions and other skin conditions, and it may have been combined with kohia oil to make ointment. Today it can be purchased from Rongoa Maori practitioners. And we've seen, I think, this one, which are the artist's brackets. Brown top and bright white underside, can be easily bruised or draw on, hence the common name. The common name is, yeah, artist's brackets. Are also massive, up to 60 centimeters across and 10 centimeters tall. You might have seen one of those as well, but not 100% sure. Can you even see that? Oh god. So quickly for you to see that, you've seen these ones on the trees. Maybe also this one, the Putava. This one's the artist's bracket. And let's quickly go to the lichen. We've seen this one, Angiangi, probably. And we've seen this Crotose lichen. Lichens, the paint splash types, don't have much of a 3D quality. They're almost one with whatever surface they grow on. Okay, anyway, so this is probably the closest one I could find to the one we tried to identify. However, it says that often found growing on fallen twigs and branches. And this is not fallen twigs or branches, this is just grass. And it's not in the edible section. From the edible section, there was none really similar. If we go through it. Fairy ring, open grassy areas, pale tan color, conical in shape, sometimes has raised bump in the center called an umbo that is darker than the rest of the cap. Oh, that's pretty good. Spore surface has white to tan gills. The gills do not touch the stipe at the center, though they are free from it. And this is a key identification feature. Okay, stipe, white to off-white, thin yet fibrous and tough. It's tricky to separate from the cap without tearing it. No skirt. Dangerous lookalikes. There are heaps of little brown mushrooms at the ends. Out there that could be confused with these. Be sure to check for a circular growth pattern, an umbo, free growth, a fibrous stalk, and so on to confirm that you really got fairy ring champignons. Nothing else really. Ah, fairy ring champignon. That's the one that we just read. Okay, trying to identify it. I think it's closer to the fairy ring champignon. Tough shanks. But we will have a look at the internet. Here it asks me whether we have brown spores or white spores. And they're definitely brown and we are on soil. I mean, it could be. Let's do some more research. They've got two new pictures. This one and this one. And they all say that it is often found in grass, in pastures or lawns, parasitic on grass roots. So I think it might actually be this one, Marasmius oreades, which seems to be edible. Spores white. I'm not sure if that's white. My gear might look a little bit interesting. Shorts and weatherproof jacket and a sun hat. Still sitting outside. Yes, the wind is bad, the sun is bad, but the air is nice. So this is the combination to be shielded, but still enjoy the air. We seem to have gotten a neighbor. Driving up, let's have a walk around town. There seems to be one building which is National Heritage, the courthouse, according to Wikipedia at least. We camp here. This is it. Just there. Follow the rails and then chuck some U's. There's little beer symbols. How cute is that? I just came back for that. Oh. I think we're gonna have to be tonight here. Finally something else than spikes, really. We found a museum as well. See if it's open. The spider webs. Didn't think so. Kind of an all-in-one building, community, church and cafe. This is Queen Street, which is quite funny. This one here is Queen Street. That one there is the main street is called Main Street. And the one over is called the King Street. Easy to remember, I guess. And here we are at King Street. Let's see if the pub is open. There's no chairs outside, there's no lights on. It's Wednesday, 4 o'clock, so It doesn't have any opening. Pops up for sale. Oh, they don't do meals now. Pub was packed Sunday night. It was a year ago. Maybe it's sold now. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Food was super good, big portions and great service. Maybe I'll come back later. There was someone inside. A wave.
Helen?
When did you open it? That was pretty nice. And they have a pool tournament at 7. She said there will be a lot of people there. So that would be nice. Meet some people, talk to people, and not just into the camera. We also found the river. I wonder if we want to have a little shower or like a little dip in there. But there's a lot of swamp and mud or whatever that is. I'm not sure, but there's an interesting train crossing here. Right, before we go to the pub, we're gonna have some pan-fried kale, and the recipe is pretty simple. We need kale, which I already couldn't find, so we're gonna use silver beet. Let's just hope that this is roughly similar. We need some cooking oil, some sun-dried tomatoes, some salt, and some garlic. So, chop that kale after we've washed them. And with kale we need to be extra careful, but luckily this is silver beet, so we don't need to be as careful. Alright, chop that kale. So the ratio of that is some kale, some garlic, and some sun-dried tomatoes. And these knives are super strong. Love this knife. Okay, now we need to fry it in the pan. Just gonna fry it in the pan as fast as we can. Actually, normal speed is fine as well. There's actually a lot of variations of that recipe, but I just refuse to use anything that is slightly tart or anything like that. Now we need to put some salt on. Should have probably done that before, but I don't know much about cooking. Not sure if it's good or not, but better than raw kale, I guess, or raw silver beet. But it's definitely a much better experience than being in jail, or eating whale, or getting caught in a storm of hail. I wish I could order that through email, to be honest. You eat it every day so you don't get frail. It's just pan-fried, silver beet, I guess. Not bad. We seem to have a fire emergency. The alarm just went off. But we'll go to the pub. Play some pool, maybe some darts. Yeah, they want cash, and they ID'd me. Jesus, she said she would shout me the first beer because I did not have any credit card that I can plug in because I didn't have my wallet. But she said she would be old school, so I said, oh, I'll come back later with some cash and my ID. So later is now. Said it would start at 7 p.m. and it's now 7:15. I'm not sure if I filmed much in there. That parking just over there was absolutely empty half an hour ago. A good sign if there's a black cat. I think it's different whether she goes from left to right or right to left, alright? Oh, she goes away. Solves that problem, I guess. Actually do seem to have a fire emergency or something. Truck is fucking. I just dropped the camera for the first time. No glass is broken. Magic monkeys. You know what? What did I win?
Open all those leeches.
Right, if I have five wins, which I don't. Got a monkey.
So we've got 3 or something, or 3 trees.
3 trees.
So you want $1.
I won $1. Well, that's how I make money. 50 cents in, $1 out. Just $1. Nice. So we've got, yeah, bugger all. Right, So after that pool tournament, people just ran out quickly, but also it's 11 p.m. on a Wednesday night, so I don't really blame them. But the night sky is just absolutely incredible. You see that? It's black. It means there's no clouds. I put a night lapse in a minute.